Hey, welcome
Hey,
to my welcome to my office slash family room that's been converted because of COVID.
and there you go, definitely.
And you have my partner in crime, Mr. Eric Goody.
How
All
you
right.
doing, Natalie? I'm in my basement.
Oh, well, there you go. It'll work.
So, look, welcome to the Accelerator program. Have you been part of any of the other Accelerator meetings?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you mind just kind of telling me just real quick, who have you met with so far?
We've had, obviously, we do Jasmine. We've had Kimberly, Jennifer. Um, let's see. I think there was a Clayton, maybe. I'm not
Oh,
too
with
sure.
the CI web group, Clayton?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
hmm
Awesome.
Um, I think there was a few
So,
others, but I can't quite recall their names.
okay.
Mhm.
And Natalie, what role do you play at All Valley?
I do manage the office. I do schedule and dispatch the guys throughout the week. And I also do, if somebody is in need of financing, I do come out to them and get them financed. Yes.
All right, I'm making notes. So if you see me looking down and delaying, it's because I'm writing stuff on into my notepad. So
Yeah, me
No
too.
worries.
excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. So uh help refresh my memory. You are set up with what finance company?
Right now we're using Hero, Renovate America, Hero Benji programs.
Got it.
Mhm.
Hero, renovate. Awesome. Tell me a little bit about your company, Natalie. A little bit, maybe how long you've been there, and maybe a little of your background too, if you don't mind.
Sure. Well, my parents own the company, so
Okay.
let's see. I came on, I want to say 2 years ago now. So back in 2008 and 18, I had my son and wasn't happy with where I was working at. So they said, you know what, come over here and we're gonna get you in this family business. So I've been
Nice. And
here.
it's a good business too. So you're in a good place.
Oh yeah, oh my dad's been doing this for what, 45 years since he was a child himself. So my dad's been doing this forever. My grandfather was in this line of work, so it's a definitely family thing.
So did your dad found the company, or did your grandpa?
This company my father did.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, the company previous, it was from our hometown in Blythe, and like I said, they were there forever. So then they decided to come on out here and start All Valley.
Why? What I guess drove you and your company's interest in the accelerator program?
Well, we applied for it. We love the amount of them in line. That's our only type of units that we sell. Obviously, Daikin through the mini split line, but we stay true to this line. We don't go off and sell anything else. So when the opportunity came to apply for it, my parents really thought that it would be a good idea to jump on that. We're not the best in technology, so we really just need some help to kind of help us find our way a little bit, bring in some more customers and really excel the company.
Well, and listen, that's okay because Eric has to have his daughter come in and show him where the on button is on his computer every day. Right, buddy?
Every day.
There we go. Yep.
But you
Yep.
can run the microwave oven, right?
She cooks for me. And she's only
Ooh.
10.
Oh boy, there you go. You got it made then.
You can you can you can tell we're kind of at the end of our day where our jokes are getting worse and worse. So I
No,
apologize.
no worries. No,
Actually, they're always bad. It could be 7 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be that bad.
it's okay. Hey, at least you guys are having fun with it. Better than being grouched by the end of the day, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, let me just tell you, we're absolutely excited and honored to be working with you and your family business, especially. So we're going to do everything we can to help in any way that we can and partner with the other consultants that you have access to.
Okay.
What do you know about EGIA?
I don't particularly know too much about EGIA. I know that they go through the interbank line, correct?
Well, we have a lot of lenders. So
Okay.
what we are, and by the way, I don't know that much about EGIA either. I'm just here to talk us through this interview. And I'm just kidding. So I told you the jokes were going to be horrible.
That's okay.
So when you're bored, jump on our website, egia.org. By the way, Eric, if she leaves right now, you know she's bored and she's going to her website.
No.
So EGIA has a whole assortment of resources for the contractors and energy conservation programs through utilities. Eric and I work for the Finance Clearinghouse division. If you're on there and you scroll way to the bottom of the page, you click that Finance Clearinghouse button, and you'll see that we really have, I don't know, a dozen or so different lenders.
Okay.
Some of them are commercial lenders, some of them are residential, and there's various purposes for each, obviously. So we have a bunch of lenders. It's funny that you mentioned our affiliation with Enterbank. Actually, the first call we had today with our first dealer, he thought EGIA and Enterbank were the same thing. And I guess in one hand, that's good because we do work closely with all of our lenders. But the flip side is we don't have any skin in the game with any of our clearinghouse partners, lenders, other than this. It's our job to work with them and negotiate with them to get you the best programs, and then partner with you to get you into the right lender, number one, and then how to use the right loan programs to serve your customers and ultimately sell more jobs. So that's what the Finance Clearinghouse does, and that's our purpose in this whole journey that you're going down with the accelerator program. Does that make sense?
It definitely makes sense, yeah.
Awesome. So I didn't totally confuse you yet.
Just slightly, just a little bit.
All right. Well, my goal is to try to get through the fog a little as we go through the next, 15, 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
So how long has your company been in business? I think you said it, but I don't recall.
This company, I believe, has been around since 2003, I believe. I think we've been around for, I want to say 14, 15 years, maybe.
Okay,
All Valley Air.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea what your annual total sales revenue is from both a service standpoint and an install standpoint?
Oh boy. Install and service. Trying to think, what did we pull last year? I think last year was like, I think it was I don't want to say 1.5 mil, but I think it was right around $1 million altogether in sales and services. Yeah.
Okay, cool, good deal. And how many employees do you have, and or you can include subcontractors if you're subbing out your installs?
Actually, we do not sub out installs. We're very particular about our installers, so they are home with us here. We really have a small crew. I have 2 installers, main installers, then I have my 2 service techs that are also, they can do installs if need be. And then there's myself running the office, and my mother will run on the weekends. And then my father's always in and out. He does our estimates and bids and all kinds of stuff like that.
So your dad does all the sales?
Yes, for the most part, our 2 technicians are able to sail. If they're on a call and need to sail, then they are obligated to do so.
Okay. What percentage of your business is add-on replacement business, residential?
Let's see, residential, We do
And
have a
just
lot
to
of
take the,
commercial.
yeah, to take the pressure off, I don't need exact numbers. I'm just trying to paint
Okay,
a picture of your business. So don't sweat this stuff too much, okay?
no worries. Right now at this moment, we're really at a 50-50. We do manage a lot of commercial properties, and our residential is actually, we're having a better residential year of 2020 than we saw in 2019 at the moment.
Okay, that's good to know.
Just because with COVID, all of our commercial properties, they don't know when people are coming back, if they're going to be paid on things. So they're kind of in that hold off standpoint right now. But these are clients that we've had for years. So they'll be coming back as soon as this whole COVID thing is done and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But usually
No,
then at
so
that
listen,
point,
that's,
so like I
go
said,
ahead,
usually
sorry.
then at that point when we are full on, we're more like a 60-40, 60 in the commercial, 40 residential. But it could vary depending on the year.
Do you folks like the commercial better than the residential, or is it just something that's sort of been the driver of your business?
We like to have commercial because it's something that it is set. It's, we get them on a quarterly maintenance contract and, for a 2-year period time frame or however long they want to go with it. And then, so we know that we've got that set in stone pretty much. So we do like that factor of it. But there's no, we like to do commercial because of this or that. It's just kind of, it's something that we know is going to be set in stone. Something's going to be coming up, something to do.
Got it. Okay. And your dad does all the sales for commercial too?
Yes, definitely. That one, yes.
Are you doing any residential new construction installs?
We do. It just depends on, if the opportunity does come up. We do have a few contractors that we work with throughout the year, and if they've got new construction, we definitely get in there and get it taken care of for them.
So, okay, now you said you love the Amana Goodman line and then the Dyke and Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any sense for how much of, let's say 100% of the pie is Goodman, Amana, and the Dyke and Douglas? Of that pie, how much do you think would be the Douglas business? 5%, 10%, 20%?
Let's see. Boy, we've been doing a lot of mini splits lately. Everybody seems to want to have a mini split in their garage at this moment. But right now, I'd probably say about 25% mini splits, and then you've got, let's face it, a lot of people aren't working. They can't afford the Amana line. They'll go with the Goodman, the 16 Sears, so they'll get that 10-year. But we try and push the Amana as much as we can. It is really the better buy.
Got it.
Warranty-wise.
So you mentioned something else that's interesting to me. Any idea on product mix between 14, 16, 18, and 20 SEER Goodman and Amana? Any idea on percentage of those sales for each of those SEERs?
We definitely say, I want to say about 75% of the time, it will be a 16 SEER unit. Like I said, you do have a few clients that just, money's tight. And so 14 SEER is just what they just got, that's in their barrel right now.
Are you seeing much 18 or 20?
We do, it's not a lot, but we have done some inverter systems, the 20 SEERs, in the last few months, yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. And then does your dad, when he's making his sales presentations, is he using any selling software, a laptop, tablet, or is he kind of going from his brain and his experience and a paper contract?
That is where we're at the moment, yes.
Okay, got it. All right. Again, I'm making notes, so bear with me.
That's okay, no worries.
All right. Do you ever see your dad's proposals?
I do see the estimates go out here and there.
When he's presenting to a customer, are there multiple systems on his presentation, or is it just one recommended solution?
No, we do give them the option of, if you do want to, say we have a client that comes in and says, wow, my power bill is really, really high, looking for something more energy efficient. We do always we'll start out with, an 18 SEER, then we'll do the 16, give them a number for the 14. Sometimes you get those clients that right off the bat, they say, I want a 20 SEER system or some 20 SEER Amana. That's just exactly what they want. At that point, if they've done research and they know exactly what they want, then it's a straight number. But if it's somebody that kind of doesn't know anything about air conditioning systems, we definitely do give them at least 3 options.
All right, awesome. And you said that you run the financing when the customers need it.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory. Who are you using for financing?
We do go through Renovate America, the Hero.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm going to write it down. I wrote it down once. Now I'm going to write, there it is. I'm going to write it down again because obviously it wasn't enough for me to remember. Okay. And when you're doing that, are you going to their website and then entering the application that way, or are you using their mobile app?
I do go, it really depends. I do have a tablet that I can go through their website and everything like that. Then at that point, the client, they fill in all their personal information and we just go through the steps just like that.
All right. Do you have any idea what percentage of your replacement sales are financed? If you had to guess.
We haven't been doing quite a lot of financing. It's just kind of something, either it's clients, either they have the money or they don't, anyhow, I would probably say about 10%.
Okay. Any idea which loan programs, when a customer says I need financing, any idea which loan programs you're using with Renovate America?
We do try and clear through the Benji line. It's easier for them to get approved. They require less paperwork from the client. So it's a lot easier. Also with the Hero line, some people don't want to add that onto their mortgage, to the back of their mortgage.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so we really do lean towards the Benji, unless it's a new, a younger couple or something, they just bought the home, they don't really want to finance something like that. So then at that point, sometimes they do like to tack it onto their mortgage. But typically it's Benji.
Okay. And in the Benji, you know how they got that big complicated rate sheet, right?
Yeah.
Do you know which loans you're offering the customers off that rate sheet?
Usually everybody that I've had recently in the past, they like to do a 5-year. Their interest rate is a 6.49.
Got it. Yep. We have that program in our clearinghouse, so I'm just trying to get some information so that I can understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Are you seeing many people looking at like a 12-month same as cash at all?
I think I've had one client want to do that, but
okay.
Yeah, I've only been doing the finance sector for coming up on a year. We did have a previous in-house sales rep, and he would handle all this, and we're no longer working with him, so I decided to take that upon myself.
Awesome. So that gives me a real good vision of what's going on with your company, a little bit of feel for your strategy, and helpful to know that your dad's running all the estimates. Tell me what are, I guess the best way to say this is, what are the things that if you had to think about your role in the company and what the company's going to look like this year, next year, 5 years down the road, and then maybe the same thing with your mom and dad, what would be those things that are either your pain points or maybe keep you up at night?
I wish that I had an easier way to integrate everything. We need to, one of the things that I think that our company needs the most of is a lot of marketing. I can always use more training. We can always use more training and knowledge and things like that. Every year, new things come out. You know, I'm not a technician myself, so if I ever get asked a question about how this or that works, that's always kind of like, oh gosh, you know. But I would like to see, you know, I would like to see the company start booming more. I want to see more. My parents, they want to retire in the next 5 years, and I want to get the company to a good standpoint in my eyes. Very, what's the word I'm looking for? Profitable. And you know, if I then at that point when they want to retire, if I can take it on and buy the business out from them, then you know, I want it to be worth it. Is what I'm looking for.
Yep. Again, I apologize. I'm making notes. That was a mouthful you just said, but some really important stuff.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
All right.
and I want to see the company expand. I want to have a nice fleet of guys and nice, you know, I want to see the company grow and expand and be prosperous.
Awesome. Yeah, and we can certainly talk about some of the things that we've seen in the industry that would help you with that. In the the short haul during the accelerator program, obviously it's designed to help you make you more efficient, help you accomplish the integration. Eric's and my job are really to help you focus on sales process, financing, profitability, using financing strategically. You know, there's an old adage that if you can put more stuff on the same truck and deliver it to the same customer, that truck costs you the same amount of money to drive it from point A to point B, but all the stuff in it makes you more money. Well, part of what we will help you do is how do we get more out of each one of those leads? Is it a price increase? Is it more indoor air quality? Is it higher efficiency equipment, even though you're doing a good job with the 16? There's a lot of little things that we can help you envision and your family envision with that I think will help you just grow your business. And, you know, look, you want to expand, you know, it takes money to expand because that's an additional investment. So those are some of the things that which is why I like to close with what are your pain points and your goals, because those are the things that we'll try to make sure that we align our strategic conversations with you going forward.
Okay.
Question for you. Do you think that for the next meeting that there's a chance, and I only say this because your dad's doing all the selling. Do you think your dad would be able to spend some time with us on a call as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. We're running pretty short. I think he's here. Do you have any questions for him?
No, not. I think for today we're good, but I think that for the next session, which we're targeting, it'll either be next week or the following week. Okay, and Eric and I are going to kind of see what makes the most sense for all of us. Okay, but I do think on that call it would be advantageous for him to jump on, so I can learn a little bit more about what he's doing with clients. And then also a little bit different twist for you than the other two dealers that we've met with today already is you've got a bigger commercial piece. So we've got some really neat commercial tools that I'd like to just run by him as well.
That would be great. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to hear it.
Are you aware of the finance rebate programs available to you as a Goodman Amana dealer?
I know that they just recently started doing the Edison, Southern California Edison rebates. Other than that, I think they have, because in Riverside County, we have to have the, I believe their heat pump now. We can't do gas. So I know that they do have a rebate for that as well.
So there are programs available to you. I want to look. I'm sure I have your email because I sent you the invite. What I'm going to do right out of the gate is I'm going to email you the Amana, Goodman and Amana rebate program.
Okay.
It's totally independent of your utility companies.
Okay.
Anytime you sell a qualifying piece of equipment, and it's typically 16 SEER or higher, and you finance that sale, you're eligible for a 3% finance buy down rebate. So I'll send you the information on that. We don't have to make that part of our formal meetings like for Accelerator. So if you want to have a one-off conversation on it after I send you that, just drop me a note and say, I got some questions on this.
Okay, definitely. I will look it over and let you know what's going on. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that's especially with your loyalty to that brand.
Mhm.
That's just a significant added benefit, and
Okay.
it can really, as we go down this journey together with you and your business, it really makes a lot of sense when we start talking about strategically using monthly payments to sell, because some of those programs do have dealer fees.
Yes. I
So
totally understand.
this is a great way to make those sales even more profitable by taking those rebates and pushing them right to your bottom line.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sounds
So
good.
when we disconnect, I'm going to jump on my my email and I'm going to send it. Should I just send it to you, Natalie?
Send it to both because I know, if you can, please. I know my mother would
Sure.
like to look over it as well. She would have been here today as well. It's just she's had a surgery recently and she comes in the morning and then it's okay. I'm gotta go.
Is she doing okay? Is she doing
Oh,
okay?
she's doing okay. She's fine.
Okay. Good. Good.
Okay.
All right. So do you have any other specific questions for Eric and I?
Not really at the moment. I want to definitely look over what you're going to send me on those rebates and stuff like that. I will definitely go to the EGIA.org website and take it all the way down and look for the financing clearinghouse section, see what's going on there as well. I did have a question though. My mom wanted me to ask you guys. Would either of you two know who Marshall or David Holt are? Are they in alliance with you guys?
Yes.
They
Yep.
Yes, they
definitely
are.
are. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, she just wasn't aware if, because we did get into this program, if multiple other companies are just getting in contact with us to maybe sell something or not. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, those guys, they're part of the Accelerator program.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I assumed. I just wanted to make sure, so I need to let her know to get back to them immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there, I was going to mention that real quick because when you gave a great passion kind of plea of what you wanted to do. Maybe when your dad retires to take over, you want to be profitable. You basically what you're saying is you want it to be a well-oiled machine. You don't have to start from scratch.
Yeah. No.
And,
Nope.
you'll be getting a call from 6 people from 6 different companies. Okay, there's us. You've already talked to CI Web. There's a guy named Tom. There's David Holt, and then there's Matt Plugoff, and then there's a couple of other power selling pros. But here and there is just take everything you can and just soak it in. It's going to be a lot of stuff, but just take it, compartmentalize it. We're the financing. Tom's going to offer you a selling solution. CI Web's group's going to do just this is a great opportunity for you to enhance almost every part of your business. It'll be a wonderful experience.
Yes, I'm excited to be a part of it and be one of the lucky chosen ones. So that's great.
Yes, that's great.
All right. So I'm going to send you that email. I'll send it to your mom as well.
Okay.
If you've got any follow-up questions before you hear back from me, don't hesitate. Drop me a quick note. My cell phone is in my signature line.
Okay.
We're here as a resource. And then again, just look for an email from us later this week or right after the Labor Day holiday. We'll set up the follow-up call with you. Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'll make sure on that one that I can get Dan in here and he can give you some more info. You guys can give him some in return.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good. I appreciate your time. You enjoy the rest of your day and have a good evening.
You guys too. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.